Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video, I'm jumping in and checking in with my first week of May. This is an Erin Condren monthly planner if you're new, and I use Sarah Marie budget sticker kits. Everything will be linked down below if you guys want to check anything out, but I'm going to jump right in. This is probably going to be a pretty quick video. I'm going to pull a little bit of cash, had a few spendings, and then I'm going to go over to my sinking funds and we'll check out those too, because I had a couple transactions come out through those. Let's get this done. I'm going to try really hard this month to stay on top of my weekly check-ins. So yes, it's going to be a busy month. So lots going on, lots of events, Mother's Day, birthdays, my birthday's this month, niece's birthdays, like all kinds of things. So trying to stay on top of where my money's going, so I just have a pretty good idea of like what is going on. And that's why I like to do these weekly check-ins, because I do set a budget for these 5 categories that I check in with, and the weekly check-in helps me see how I'm doing so I can stay on top of my goals and my budget. So we're gonna jump right in. I haven't laid down my no spend stickers yet, but we're gonna jump right in. So this really pretty, like darker than peachy color, because I think this is more peachy, but this color is gonna be my fuel for the month, my gas for my car, and then this one's personal. So if you can tell the difference, I don't know if that camera's picking it up, but this one's a little bit darker. So far this week or this month, I've spent $53.35 on gas, and then I'm gonna put it over here. $53.35. So I budgeted $200 for gas this month. I've spent $53.35, so that leaves me with $146.65 remaining for the rest of the month. So there's roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 weeks. We'll just do 3. Divide it by 3, so that leaves me with about $50 to spend each week, which is plenty. I am going back to visit family this coming weekend for Mother's Day weekend, so I'll probably be spending a little bit more on gas there, but we'll visit that when that comes. Okay, so next is this like bluish color, greenish mint color, I guess. And this is gonna be for my eating out this month. And this day I actually worked. I usually don't work Tuesdays, but I worked in the morning, and then I had a business meeting. I've been dabbling in some things that maybe I'll share soon, but I had a business meeting that evening, and I just decided to stay in the city, grab a coffee after work, and then some nice big salad from Mendocino Farms, and it was so tasty. So I spent $4.15 at Starbucks and then $18.07 at Mendocino Farms on a salad, and what else? Oh, that was including tip. So I spent $22.22. Oh, that's like angel numbers. Okay, so eating out this month, I've budgeted $100. I spent $22.22, so that leaves me with $77.78. There we go. So if we divide it by 3, leaves about 26 a week. I don't eat out every week. I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes I pick up something quick, but most of the time I'm trying to eat at home. Okay, so next up is this gray. That's always my parking. That is not included with, like, see, I have these cute expense tracking stickers that come with the budget kit, but the gray I always get for my parking and like toll. So Friday I spent $19.65, and then Sunday I spent $17.73. So far this month I spent $37.38. Where's parking? On parking, which I'm really trying to be better with finding better parking, which I have because I literally worked every day this week besides Wednesday. So Monday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah. 4 days out of the 6, I found like free parking. I parked far enough away, so we were good. Wait, what did I do? Okay, yeah, I budgeted $200 for parking. I did bump this up a little bit. And I spent $37.38, so that leaves me with $162.62. Okay. So that's why I kind of like doing these weekly check-ins too, because it helps me kind of assess like how I'm doing each week, and say I need to revisit how much I budgeted for the next month, either decreasing it or increasing the amount. I think these weekly check-ins help out with that too. Okay, so I'm going to mark these off. And then, like I said, this little lighter peach color is going to be personal. I did get Starbucks again this day before work. I totally didn't need it. I could have made like an iced matcha at home, but I was just feeling really lazy. So I picked up a coffee and I spent $5.15. And I put it in personal for that reason. It wasn't like a necessity. It was more of like a want. So I put it in my personal. Yes, I usually don't buy that much coffee out. But like Tuesday, I had worked all day, and so I was really needing that extra energy. And then Saturday, when I picked up coffee before work, I was going in to close. So I needed that, but I should have just made myself one at home. Okay, we didn't spend anything for groceries, so I have a remaining $3.50. And then for personal, I have a remaining $94.85. And that's all for this first week that I keep track of. Over here, I've been keeping track of laundry and like supplements, any kind of unbudgeted that I may have. Because these aren't things I keep track of every week, like week to week. So we're not doing too bad. I do have to go grocery shopping. I might do a small little trip because, like I said, I'm going to leave this weekend. So I may do a small little one and pick up a few things. But I did one the end of April. When was it? Am I missing a transaction? I think I may be. Maybe did I have, no, because I worked this day. What day was I off? Wednesday? I don't remember what day I had off. I think I had Wednesday off. Or Thursday. I don't remember. One of those days I had off. I may have went grocery shopping. How do I not have this in here? I don't know, guys. I'll have to go back and see. And then I'll just change those numbers out. But for now, I'm not going to pull any money from that envelope, because I don't really know. I mean, I just sat down like yesterday and wrote down all my transactions, and I didn't have any for groceries. So I've had 2 transactions so far. We bought Bentley some food, like a big bag of food, and some more dental chews. And then I finally got my oil changed and got my air filters changed out, and that was $131. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to pull some cash from my envelope so I can take it to the bank, pay myself back. And then I'm also going to see how much I spent on groceries. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did go back and I did spend roughly $60. I did use cash, so I think that's why I'd already, because I didn't stuff it last week because I'd already spent it. So I think that's what threw me off, because usually I just use my card and I'll pay myself back. So spent 60. I just rounded up and just deposited the 60 that I was going to stuff. I remember that now because I was like, did I stuff my grocery envelope, but I did put 60 on my tracker, but I didn't actually stuff it because I'd already spent it. So I have 240 remaining. My whiteout is pooping out. 240, 290. Guys, I swear I'm like dyslexic, even though there's not even a 4 in there. Okay, so we're gonna pull some cash. I was gonna say, I'm like, I just stocked up on a bunch of groceries. Like, that's why I wouldn't need to get a bunch of stuff for this week, because we've got a good amount. Like, I know I want to get some more creamer, and I think that's it. Like, maybe creamer, and what was the other thing that we needed? It was like 2 or 3 things, and I need to go run errands. So I was like, oh, I'll go pick up a couple things. So I was like, I know we like stocked up. Anyways, okay, so I'm only going to pull gas because that's the only envelope that I stuffed. I didn't stuff eating out, which is fine. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I'm not a zero-based budgeter. I stuff cash from my tips to just give me kind of an allowance. If I go over these categories, it's coming out of my buffer account, my checking account. Like, I've got money in my account to cover all of this stuff. But if I do have cash in my envelopes, I like to pull it and pay myself back. Sinking funds, whole different story. What I have in those envelopes is what I have to spend. So yeah, I'm going to pull 53. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 53. So 50, 1, 2, 3. All right. And then that's it for those categories. Next is sinking funds. Bentley's gonna get 53 taken out. 20, 40, 60. I might need to make change. I have change. Hold on, I'm gonna make change real quick, because I have some money sitting here from my tips that I can totally make change for. I should have done this before I started filming. Sorry, guys. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So I need 53. So 20, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sweet. Let's double count, since I feel like I'm all over the place. So 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. I like to just put a check mark to let myself know I have pulled that money. Cool. And then car maintenance, 131. Let's see if I can make change. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Hold on. This is what happens when you have bigger bills. I'm going to change this for 2 5s in my little stash here. Okay, so now we have 2 5s. Now let's see if I could do that again. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40, 60, 80. Crapola. Here, let's do 2 10s. This is making sense to me. Hopefully this is making sense to you. Let's see if we can make this work here. Okay, 30. This was here. We're going to start this over again. 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm going to leave that in there. 32, 33, 34, 35, 40, 50, 100. So I'm going to put 200 back. So that was change for 200. So if we subtract 200 minus 131, what happened? 69. So we should have 69 here, which we do. So 50, 65, 66, 66, 7, 68, 69. Cool. Sorry, that was a little crazy. Sometimes we gotta do what we got to do. Luckily, I had that cash in here because I normally don't. All right, you guys. That's it for this week's check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, it was a little all over the place today, but that is my life, y'all. We are not perfect here at Krista Budgets. We are a little all over the place, but yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, get subscribed. I would love for you to join the fam. And I'll see you guys in my upcoming cash stuffing as well as my bill exchange, so be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys real soon.